get pretty spooked. Scale of 1 to orange. Sorry about that. I don't know how loud that was. There's apparently a flash flood in my area. Jeez. Again, I apologize for that. I feel like I want to get the high ground.
Freeze.
Didn't even see him.
Nothing here.
You alright? Acceptable.
Fulton recovery to helicopter is complete.
Startled me. Man was ready to party.
Somebody there.
No.
Nothing here.
But these guards are so stupid. I'm not very far at all. God damn it, I didn't want to take him. I wanted his items. I forget if you have the Fulton out, you cannot pat them down.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
I tend to opt for hard ciders and other drinks like that. I believe drinking alcohol should taste good. My day has been well enough chocolate. How about yours? How this is the same one that took forever with crying. What kind of question is that, Jamarcus?
Thanks for putting me on the R&D team, Snake. I'll cut to the chase. We've commenced development on our own bipedal weapon. The only thing is, we don't exactly have easy access to resources here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have the budget of a defense department behind us.
I understand. That's why I want to ask you something. If you fight any more AI weapons, could you try to gather as many of their parts as you can? That would really make things go a lot smoother.
Again, easier said than done.
If anyone could do it, you can, boss. You single-handedly took out the pupa.
True.
Look, if you're not interested, I can just work with what we have here. I'm not trying to force you to take unnecessary risks. You're the boss around here.
All right. No promises. But I'll think about it.
Great. Also, each AI weapon has a head part that serves as the core of its armament. Recovering a head part will allow you to use the weapon associated with that part. But those guys won't go down without a fight, so don't get too preoccupied with this stuff.
Don't worry. I'm not about to risk my life for a bunch of scrap.
I would hope not. One more thing. Our new bipedal weapon needs a name.
Good point. We can't keep calling it our bipedal weapon.
I had a talk with Miller, and we came up with Metal Gear Zeke.
Metal Gear... Zeke?
Yep. As you know, Metal Gear was coined by Granin.
And Zeke?
It's a name the U.S. military gave to Japanese aircraft that flew during World War II. Zeke was the Japanese Navy's best fighter plane. So are you okay with that, Snake?
Sure. Fine by me.
Miller was saying that an army without borders will need a deterrent against other countries. He's right. With Metal Gear, MSF can achieve true independence.
Here's hoping.
I love how haunting this entire game is, because you get to see things like that. Them deciding that, hey, developing a weapon that can launch nukes to use as a deterrent is a good idea. And they don't realize where it's going to lead them. Bipedal tank is now ready for development from the Metal Gear menu. You fool. Yeah, I'll take it. Just shot my tank with a pistol. Goldfinch is going to ruin your... Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Guy, I am very much looking forward to Phantom Pain's mother base system. It is, Sean. I mean, I could dispatch more, but I'll wait. I've been on Twitch for, how long has it been? 2-3 years now. I've been here a while. R&D. I suppose. Never mind. What about items? NVGs might come in handy. I'll develop those. Should also sort people. Amanda, are you still dying? Amanda, stop. Fine, whatever. You're not healing. So what are your stats? Get into intel. Do something with your life. Have a good night, Lemon. I did see that Gamescom trailer. Oh, right. You're right, she doesn't heal until much later. I forgot about that, thank you. I don't feel like fighting this chopper right now. It's not difficult, it's just tedious. It does look very nice, and if I didn't own one, I would purchase it. But I cannot justify the purchase. I try to avoid purchases like that if I can. Have a good night, Cyberman. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going, wait, what time is it? Close to 11. How many of you have not seen the Gamescom trailer? I mean, we can just hang out and watch that. It's half an hour long. And can discuss amongst ourselves. Okay, so I'll do that. How do I turn off this? Let me save. Take care, Cam. I was doing story. Dog boy. I'm no longer going to be doing this, though. I don't feel like fighting that chopper. My biggest problem with Peace Walker is... Well, okay, it's not a problem that I have with Peace Walker in general. It's a problem that I have with playing it a second time. it's grindy. And I spent 50 plus hours grinding it up and kitting out my mother base. And then I lost my saves when I have to do it all over again. And I just don't want to do that. Okay, oh, that is all kinds of blue. One moment, folks. I know I can set up these things. Oh, wait, there was a donation. I know this game came out way before Bee and Puppy Cat, but now every time I hear the AI voice, I can't help but think of you fighting Puppy Cat. And that was $5 from Turnip Head. You have to be talking about the pupa fight, right? I understand. Thank you very much. And I apologize for missing this earlier. I hope you're still around. Okay. I guess I can. Well, if I put it over there, I won't be able to see chat. It seems like the easiest way to go about it, though. So let me see. I'll move this over here. So I'm going to. Well, now that complicates things because I can't. Now that chat's really tiny, so I'll do it this way. It's fine. But I'm going to have to move you over here. Okay, good. Now, take care, Athena. Let me see. That is not how you spell Gamescon. Just do them just 5 and sort by upload date. That's someone's reaction video to it. Someone is streaming Ground Zeroes on YouTube. That's weird. Well, that didn't work out. Have a good night, Jamarcus. There it is. Okay. Is there any way I can... that... and then... All right. So this should work out. There.
Hello everyone and welcome to this Gamescom 2015 presentation of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Any advice?
Today, with just about a month left until launch, we want to reveal some of the specifics of developing Snake's new mother base.
Just pay
and how you
attention.
can manage Diamond Dogs to develop new equipment and abilities to support you while in the field.
You'll figure it out.
We'll also introduce you to the game's massively multiplayer mode, the FOB system. What you see here is Snake's new mother base, home of his new military force, the Diamond Dogs. As you gather personnel and resources, you can expand the base, which will in turn allow Diamond Dogs to support you in the field. If you meet the proper requirements, you can issue orders to develop various types of weapons or items Get field support in the form of intel or supply drops,
How's that?
or first aid and medical treatment.
It should be better.
All of these support features are enabled and managed through the development of Mother Base.
Let me
For
know if
those who
that's
want to
any
manage
better.
every aspect of your army, you can handpick assignments for your various units, but if you prefer, you may also leave these in the hands of Miller to make assignments as he sees fit. How deeply you're involved in the day-to-day management of the base will depend on your personal preference and playstyle. In addition to the management of Mother Base, there are also related activities and a few new surprises, so keep on watching. To begin, we'll introduce you to the primary sectors that correspond to the various units on Mother Base. Then we'll show you each sector, brief you in their operation, and explain how you can expand and level up each facility to strengthen your various units.
They pretty much took the micromanagement system from Peace Walker and upped it tenfold. I'm very much okay with it.
Start bringing people in. Use this.
I'm
It's a
fairly-
Fulton recovery device.
Fucking Troy Baker. I'm fairly certain this does have Peace Walker
All right,
level
we have our Fulton, so let's move on.
micromanagement.
We'll begin by giving you a tour of Mother Base. As we've introduced previously, you can freely walk around Mother Base. Right now, we're on the command platform, the center of your base and the heart of Diamond Dogs.
It doesn't help that I
By
want to
expanding this
choke out
platform,
every
you can
single
enable more
guard,
staff to join your army.
even though they're
But it's up to you,
Mine.
as the player, to actually recruit the right people into your army by locating and Fultoning highly skilled personnel from the field. Recruits can be culled from the ranks of enemy soldiers who you manage to capture, or they may be POWs or volunteers who are attracted to your army due to your reputation. New recruits are automatically sorted into units that best suit their particular abilities. However, players can opt to reassign staff as they see fit. Since Mother Base in the Phantom Pain is an actual physical location, you can also interact with the soldiers that you Fultoned once they join Diamond Dogs.
look at this nonsense.
As you gather more staff, things will get crowded at base, and at a certain point, you'll reach a limit. Once that happens, you'll need to invest in expanding Mother Base to facilitate more staff. Aside from the command platform, which serves as the hub of your base, you can also build specialized platforms for each of your units. So let's give that a try and begin by constructing an R&D platform.
Commencing platform
This is your base. You can choose which platforms to prioritize, along with the location of your platforms, and can customize other elements such as color. As such, every player's Mother Base will be unique. This is the R&D platform. It's connected to the command center by a bridge and is an example of the spoke design of Mother Base. This platform houses the R&D team who work around the clock to develop new weapons and items based on your orders. The proper weapons and items are invaluable as you proceed through the game, so it's wise to invest properly in R&D. New projects will be added to the development list
Please
based on the level of your
specify
R&D team
project.
and the actions you perform during your missions. Examples include various types of firearms, along with more powerful weapons such as missiles.
That is so unnecessary. Vault
And
2
other
on 2.
more specialized items as well.
Okay, this is stupid.
Invest in the equipment that best suits your mission and playstyle.
Vault 2 on 2, thank you very much. And you are extremely generous for subscribing
And
when
it
I'm
looks
not
like
even
it's
playing
started to
anything.
rain. As we've
Thank
introduced
you.
previously, the weather at Mother
Welcome.
Base
Throw more
is
boxes
dynamic,
at that person.
as with other environments of the game, and will change randomly.
Exactly, Sean. The
Let's head downstairs and see if we can head indoors to escape the rain.
the amount of weapons that they have is staggering, but I won't be using any of them in the main game. I wonder how online works, the MGO aspect. Because if those weapons,
All right, and what you see here is Huey's private lab. It's here that he'll develop new types of robotic technology, and you can see an example of that here. But we don't want to ruin all of the surprises, so let's introduce the next team.
Huey. This comes out in
Next
a month.
up is the combat unit. The combat unit is comprised of autonomous fire teams capable of completing a variety of tasks. You can take advantage of them by deploying them on dispatch missions. If they succeed, they'll reap various rewards as outlined in the dispatch mission list. However, there's also a chance of failure, so be sure to select missions that match the team's skill level.
It has a
Note
limit
that
due to
certain dispatch
crowding.
missions will also resonate with Snake's solo missions, making things a little easier for you while in the field.
Unit
But you
dispatched.
can also build new platforms to expand.
If you feel like it, you can also send members of the combat unit out on missions in place of Snake as the playable character. This can be to your advantage sometimes, as some staff members possess specialized skills that are useful in the field.
The man's
For
name is
example,
Grizzly
a
Raptor.
soldier with the botanist skill will have an easier time identifying and gathering plants and herbs. It's good to keep this
Kiefer
in mind
Sutherland.
if you're having a hard time fulfilling a specific mission objective.
You can literally have a soldier dedicated to picking flowers. MASH is going to blow a gasket.
Alright, and here we are on the support platform. This is the section of Mother Base that houses your support team. The support team, as their name implies, provides various forms of backup and support for Snake while you're out in the front lines.
Supply drop complete.
Support can come in many forms, including the delivery of supply drops containing weapons or ammo, or even vehicles.
You could play, you'll be able to play as a female soldier in MGO, yes. That has been a thing since the first incarnation, I believe. It was definitely a thing in the MGS4 incarnation of MGO.
The support team can also provide backup in the form of airstrikes, diversions, and cover fire. The better your support team is, the faster they'll be able to assemble and support you in the area of operations. But flying choppers to the front lines isn't free, so be sure to keep an eye on your GMP to keep from going to the red. Level up your support team enough, and they can even develop techniques to manipulate the weather. With capabilities such as this, you're able to turn the very environment against the enemy and use it to your advantage.
There is so much shit in this game.
Now we could go on and introduce other units within Diamond Dogs, such as the intel team and medical teams. We'll let you discover those capabilities in-game on your own. In the meantime, we'll introduce you to some other unique features of Mother Base itself.
I never played Mercenaries 2, so I can't quite say.
Shortly.
Oh jeez. He fell into a fireplace. Or he met someone with a can of insecticide and
Mother Base is a physical
lighter.
location inhabited by various characters, and as such, there are various events and encounters that you can experience between your missions. Today, we'll show you just a few examples. First of all, staff you've recruited into Diamond Dogs will salute you as you approach. Meeting your men face to face like this will raise their morale. It's a good idea to
Utakus.
periodically return to base to maintain healthy morale among the
thank
staff.
you very much. You two were extremely kind to subscribe when I'm not even playing a game.
As you wander
really
around Mother
shouldn't
Base,
have.
you may also discover surprises from time to time. For example,
Welcome to the box.
raw diamonds, such as this, which will add to your GMP. Now, why are there raw diamonds scattered around Mother Base? Did they fall out from containers? We may never know for sure, but it'd be a shame to let them go to waste, so be sure to explore thoroughly.
And he looked at me.
And hey, it's D-Dog, or DD as Ocelot calls him. He's still a puppy here, but eventually he'll grow into an adult and become a valuable buddy that you can bring into the battlefield with you.
Just once. I want to touch his spot. Yeah, wait, what? You don't want to touch him too?
No, that never really occurred to me.
You don't know the awesomeness of a puppy.
You can also eavesdrop on conversations at Mother Base from time to time.
But yeah, I bet they would feel nice.
Right?
Some information will be useful, some not so much.
They were literally
on.
talking about that puppy's paw pads.
And as you can see here, Mother Base also features portable showers on deck, so you can quickly shower off between missions. This helps to wash away the blood and fatigue, so that you can jump back into the field refreshed and ready for action. Forgo a shower for too long and it will actually have adverse effects on your performance and the way that other characters interact with you. So be sure to head back here every once in a while to wash away the stress along with the smell.
Just
The
showers.
shower is conveniently located in the
gear.
primary heliport on each platform in Mother Base. Flies buzzing around your head is never a good sign.
I think a lot of the stuff in the game.
If you neglect your hygiene for too long, well, you can expect your staff to kindly give you a hint. And in certain cases, maybe even lend you a hand.
Snake, you stink.
Rude.
Alright, so we're cleaned up and ready to go.
I think there's a lot.
And,
God damn it.
Looks like someone put a poster here. Aside from collectible value, posters such as this do actually have an in-game use, so let's go ahead and grab it. What kind of use exactly? Well, we'll let you figure that out on your own.
But I think a lot of the content will... I don't expect anyone to actually use all of it.
One other thing we've hinted at previously is the ability to train on Mother Base. Target practice trials such as this are a handy way to familiarize yourself with new weapons while exploring various parts of Mother Base and earning rewards in the process. Each area of Mother Base has its own unique target trials, so discovering all of them is half the fun.
And someone said earlier that they would like to take a week
Finally,
off
never
from
forget
work.
that you're responsible for Diamond Dogs, that all of your actions, or lack of action, will affect the organization. In the Phantom Pain, drama unfolds not just during your missions, but also between your missions back at Mother Base.
Pretty good.
Keep this in mind and make a conscious effort to monitor your army. Miller and Ocelot will do their best while you're out, but Diamond Dogs consists of soldiers from all backgrounds, and occasional conflicts may occur. It's up to you, as the leader of Diamond Dogs, to restore order and keep things running smoothly. Sure to head back to base often, and be a proper leader.
I'm going to be playing this for like a week straight myself.
Kill that son of a bitch! Kill!
Also keep in mind that how you grow Mother Base is up to you. Add personal touches such as custom emblems or color schemes, and expand Mother Base in the way that best supports your playstyle.
And I will
As your army
absolutely...
grows, you will eventually be able to expand beyond Mother Base and establish forward operating bases,
Here we go.
or FOBs, allowing you to support more men and refine more resources. In gameplay terms, they function as an optional online version of Mother Base, with all the same customization features.
I'll be...
As your presence online,
God damn it.
FOBs allow you to stake your claim on the world stage. Every player's FOB will be unique, and their development will complement Mother Base by funneling increased profit, resources, and manpower to Diamond Dogs.
I will absolutely be using...
In addition, FOBs in certain
playing
geographic
MGO.
locations can be used to autonomously mine resources
And be doing this.
further accelerating development. However, building an FOB does come with certain risks.
Boss, we've got intruders on our FOB. Get back to Mother Base as soon as you can.
I will be leading an outfit. And I will be opening it up to all of you.
Damn it! This is our home. How can we let this happen? Guess it's time to increase security. Just give me the order.
Who did this?
A competitor. But we don't know who. Can't pin down a route to their base. But we're ready to strike back. Just give us that chance, boss.
I don't want to say the name yet because I don't want it to be taken. I don't even know if I'm going to get it, but I'm going to try.
Since FOBs are built in remote online locations away from Mother Base, they are susceptible to attack by rival PFs. Other private forces, players online, may target and attempt to steal resources or manpower from your FOB.
I'll be
To
playing on
minimize this threat,
PS4.
you'll need to implement security measures and respond quickly to intrusions.
I need to ingest.
To begin with,
In my
artillery
chair.
that you Fulton during your missions can be sent back and installed as defenses on your FOB.
Just strapping a hot air balloon to a fucking cannon.
Note that you can remotely issue orders to Mother Base while on the field by using your iDroid without heading back to base. You can manage security settings and develop security devices, such as UAV drones, to defend your base. Once development is complete, you can assign drones to patrol platforms on your FOB and engage enemies. Here we can see the security settings for each platform. You can choose to manage basic security presets or customize all of the detailed settings. In either case, security isn't free, so aim to balance defense level and cost based on your GMP. Red icons indicate activities of an intruder, and you can analyze their route and plan your defenses accordingly. However, in the event of an active intrusion, you may also return to base and handle things personally. And there we go. FOB invasions can happen at any time, even during missions. For the purposes of today's demo, let's head back and teach this guy a lesson. Do note that while FOB does feature PvP gameplay, it is different from MGO. Whereas MGO pits groups of soldiers against one another, the action in FOB is one-on-one, with the primary focus being on the massively multiplayer metagame experience of pitting your army against rivals from around the world. Okay, so here we are at our FOB. The first order of business is to locate the intruder. Note we could use Snake for this, but for today's demonstration, we'll stick with our currently selected soldier. Our security team is already responding to the intruder, so let's check their status. You see the location of our security forces and the incursion point in the bottom right. Let's start by looking there.
Dark
Alright,
Wraith
scoping out the area.
PMC. God damn it. That would be amazing.
There's one of our drones. Conditions look normal. In times like this, coordinating with your intel team is key. So opening up our map, you'll see a red circle that indicates the enemy's predicted field of movement. So let's check there. And it looks like something's happening here. Looks like the enemy has got one of our men and is Fultoning them out. So let's put a stop to that. Okay, we couldn't save the soldier, but we managed to save the container.